What's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really exciting video for you guys because I have not done a school-related hack video in so long. I wanted to throw in some like gadget kind of stuff too, just like ways to make school easier. I know it's close to the end of the year and it is like the hardest time of the year in my opinion, just to like kind of power through because I know everybody is thinking about summertime. So before we get into today's video, I wanted to give a shout out to the sponsor, which is Bloom. They reached out to me with a really interesting video concept and basically asked me to kind of discuss with you guys the potential of getting into careers in horticulture. When I was in high school, no one ever discussed that as even remotely being a possibility, and I realized, you know, this is something that's really great to actually be able to communicate with you guys. So if you don't know what a horticulturist is, it's basically people who are working in plant careers. These roles are one of the most important roles in society because these people are using their plant knowledge to face some of the world's biggest problems like feeding a growing world, climate change, clean water. And horticulture encompasses everything from the air we breathe to the fruit and vegetables that we eat. It also encompasses all the beautiful landscapes that we enjoy. And I think a lot of people take plants for granted because they honestly contribute to our overall health, our happiness, our well-being, our nutrition, our productivity, and overall just contribute to a higher quality of life. Another aspect I think people don't consider is that green-collar professionals are also making playing fields safer for like your favorite athletes, creating fabric for all the favorite clothes that you wear, and just making the world a happier place. So I definitely encourage you guys to research plant professionals and green-collared workers and learn more about it, and definitely consider it as an opportunity that you might want to get involved with. So I'm gonna have a link down below to wearebloom.org where you guys can check out all of the green-collared work opportunities there are out there. Just learn more about it.
Also, if you guys are like me and you kind of don't know where to begin, if you go to wearebloom.org, they actually have a survey on there. It's like right on the first page. You can take questions about what interests you and find your own plant power, which I think is really cool. So if you need a little bit of guidance, I definitely recommend going onto their website, check out their survey, and complete it.
I'm gonna go ahead and get into the school tips and hacks for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're new here, make sure that you subscribe and have your post notifications on, and let's get into it.
So for the first hack, I'm going to show you guys how you can charge your phone in class without being seen. So all you need is a large container for your water. You could either have like a thermos kind of like this or a water bottle, whatever works, as long as it's big enough to hide your phone. So you can put your portable charger inside. Make sure that the container is completely empty. You cannot have water in there or it's going to hurt you. So just make sure there's nothing in there but your charger. And then you can thread the cord outside through like the sippy cup part. I know there's like a better name for that lid other than sippy cup, but we're going with it. And then I'm using a hair tie just to secure the phone on the back. And then when you rotate it around away from your teacher, it's going to look like you have a weird hair tie on your cup, but other than that, you can't see the phone, which is super cool. So moving on, this hack literally blew my mind. I see stuff like this online all the time, but I never think it's actually gonna work. So I don't know what it is with dry erase boards, but somebody almost always gets permanent marker on them. And it's super frustrating because when you try to rub it off, obviously it just stays put. If you spray perfume on it though, it will completely remove the permanent marker. I think this is so cool and really helpful, and it's gonna make it smell good. The next hack is how to erase highlighter, and I was so skeptical of this because I read a bunch of places that it does not work. So all you need are some highlighters and a lemon and a Q-tip. So if you go over where you've highlighted something before, you can stick a Q-tip into some lemon, like lemon juice. I don't know if this would work with like the fake lemon juice they sell, but just from a real lemon, it worked perfectly. Well, I shouldn't say perfectly. It leaves a little bit of the highlight left, but for the most part, it gets a lot of it off, which I think is really, really cool. So while I was getting ready for this video, I knew I wanted to do some hacks based around sustainability and plants. And the first one is that having plants around your desk space or office area actually helps with your attention span. Basically, there are two kinds of attention. Direct attention, which is like the stuff you're working on, and then distractions, which is like your undirected attention. So having plants around can kind of refresh your directed attention, if that makes any sense. Another tip for you is that what you consume can also really help with your memory and your focus. I read read this article about different herbs and things that can help you with studying. And even though blueberries are not an herb, this was one they mentioned that can really help. So blueberries can actually help you with verbal comprehension, decision making, cognitive function, and memory. So definitely do research into what snacks can actually help you study better. And then last but not least, make sure that you guys are using reusable things, especially for lunch. Not only is it going to save you money, but it's better for the environment too. So definitely make sure you're using like a reusable water bottle and containers instead of like Ziploc bags, things like that. And I hope you guys can see from the lemon example and the plants as well that this is like just one of many ways horticulture actually ties back into your life and makes it better. So another hack I wanted to test for you guys is erasing pencil with bread. I don't know who on earth came up with this and like what circumstances happened where they had to try this, but it is such a fail, you guys. Just don't waste your time. Don't waste your bread. Just go find an eraser if you can. This one is really cool though. This is a hack on how to decorate an old planner. As you can see, I have this one that had like a sticker that was stuck to it and it just looks super gross. So I took some black and white ribbon and basically like wove a pattern on it that made it look kind of like a checkered board, which I think is really cool because that like racing checkerboard print is really in right now. I actually did like just saw you guys at BeautyCon and did a meetup and all of you guys had checkered phone cases. So I was like, maybe you guys will think this is cool. So you just want to cut out ribbon, some going vertically and some going horizontally, and then just weave it. This is like very basic. I learned how to do this in like kindergarten. So you just want to glue down the end pieces and weave it back and forth until you've completed the whole notebook. And I love this because I think it just adds like such a cool texture and it's just so much cooler than like a regular printed notebook, and I love how it turned out. So moving on, this is how to fix an eraser if it's gone too low. You can actually use the pencil sharpener to grind down a little metal piece that covers your eraser, which is really cool. I wasn't sure if this was actually gonna work, but it actually went through it like super easily. Just be careful when you're doing this, but it definitely is a good way to save your eraser. This is the easiest bookmark DIY hack ever. It's not even really a DIY, but instead of using a bookmark, use a nail file instead. Then you have something at school that you can use if you get a hangnail or something. I hate having a hangnail in public and nothing that I can use to fix it. So nail file works really well as a bookmark. Last but not least, if you're trying to keep your breath fresh during the day, you can make these little toothpaste dots. This is something that I think people who like go hiking and camping do. They actually put toothpaste on a piece of aluminum foil and then they let it dry out for a few days and they become like these almost like Hershey Kiss looking little drops that you can actually like chew and then use those to brush your teeth. So you're not meant to like eat them, but you can just have them portable in like an Altoids container or something and take them with you on the go. So you can use these and take them to school. That way if you need to freshen your breath halfway through the day, you don't have to bring your full toothpaste with you, which is really cool. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, as always, leave them down below and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!